The man spent $8 million to buy 500 tons of food and water. He also transformed his underground garage into a sturdy underground fortress. Everyone else laughed at him, thinking he had lost his mind, but they didn't know that a massive cold wave was about to sweep across the world, and the man had actually been reborn. In his previous life, a sudden global cold wave broke out. The surface temperature remained at -10 degrees Celsius. The man took his wife and her family, and they were forced to live in a semi-basement. But one day, a big hole suddenly appeared in the basement window. The man hurried to find materials to patch the hole, but the next second, his wife suddenly ordered her family to grab him. It turned out that his wife had already cheated with her lover. She had planned to kill him all along. Now she could use his body to plug the hole in the window. In the end, the man was frozen into an ice sculpture by the extreme cold. When the man opened his eyes again, he found himself sitting at home. It turned out that a mysterious force had brought him back to life. The man was overjoyed. He immediately went to his fiancée's house. At that time, he was only engaged to her. They had not yet gone through the marriage registration. He came today to call off the engagement. His fiancée was shocked. She told him that she was pregnant with his child, but the man looked at her with disdain. He already knew from his previous life that the baby in her belly was her lover's. He threatened her to go to the hospital for a paternity test. She immediately felt guilty. The man decisively broke off all ties with her and walked away gracefully. After leaving his fiancée's house, he looked at his phone. He found there was still 1 month left before the cold wave arrived. Then he suddenly remembered, in his previous life, there had been a major chain car accident right here, and the richest woman in the country had died in that crash. Just then, he suddenly saw the female tycoon's car. He quickly stopped the car. The tycoon's secretary was the first to get out. He scolded the man, telling him to get out of the way, but the man explained that he was saving their lives. The female tycoon got out of the car. She thought the man's words were ridiculous. Ignoring his warning, she still ordered the secretary to drive away, but the man didn't give up. He climbed onto the car and refused to let go, just as the secretary was about to hit him. A sudden explosion sounded in the distance. A chain car accident had really happened there. The female tycoon was stunned. She thanked the man sincerely and asked her secretary to give him her business card. She said she was willing to grant him any wish. The man happily accepted it. Soon after, the man went to the female tycoon's office. He bluntly asked the lady CEO for $10 million because he wanted to stock up on supplies before the apocalypse, but he only had $10,000 in savings. It was far from enough to stockpile anything. The CEO smiled slightly. For her, $10 million was just pocket change. It wasn't enough to show her gratitude. She actually offered to give the man half of her personal assets. The secretary standing nearby